We will continue our discussion related to mensuration topics, and here we have compound shapes, which are includes pyramids, cylinder, hemisphere, cones, and truncated part of pyramid. So have a look. First question, which is a crystal consists of two square based pyramid as shown. Calculate the volume of crystal. So we will use the concept of volume of pyramid. So base part, which is this one, that is this part is the base area, which is squared based. So when we use formula of volume of pyramid, this is 1 over 3. Base area means 5 multiplied by 5, 5 squared. All sides are equal. So height is given, which is h. So it is 5. So now we can simplify. So that gives me 1 over 3. 5 squared, 25 multiplied by 5. So V is equal to 125 divided by 3. So if we check in the calculator, it gives me 125. 125 divided by 3. It is equal 41.7 or 67. We can say that 41.67. But remember that we have down part also. This is only for upper part. So multiply by 2. Total volume is equal to multiply 41.67. So once you multiply by 2, we will get 83.33. So we can write 83.3. That is our last answer, 83.3, and it is millimeter cube. I hope so it is understandable. Question number 2, an ice cream cone is full of ice cream as shown. What is the volume of ice cream? So remember that here hemisphere, the upper part, and the bottom part is cone. So the radius of the upper part, like which is the hemisphere, is diameter is given 5. So radius is the half of diameter, 5 divided by 2, which is equal to 0.5 centimeter. Now we are looking the volume. So for we need two formulas: volume of cone as well as volume of hemisphere. So the formula for volume of whole shape is volume of cone 2 over 3 pi r square h, r square h. Remember that r is same for cone as well. Okay, this one height is given, that h is 10, and plus volume of hemisphere, which is, I think this one I write it. Now volume of cone 1 over 3, fine. 1 over 3 pi r square h, and volume of hemisphere 2 over 3 pi r cube. This is the formula of volume of hemisphere. Now replace the value. V is equal to 1 over 3 pi r. R is 2.5. 2.5 whole square. H is 10 plus 2 over 3 pi r. R is 2.5 whole cube. After this, we can check in the calculator what is the answer of this whole shape. 2.5 bracket close power 3. It's volume of hemisphere. So that gives me 125 over 4 pi, and the last answer is 98.1, or we can say that 98.2. So last answer is 98.2, three significant figure, and you can write answer in centimeter cube. I hope so they want us only volume of this shape, not the surface area. That's the answer of this question. Now we will discuss this question, which is a water bottle is a cylinder with a cone at one end and a hemisphere at the other. Find the volume of this volume as well as surface area. So first thing, we will check what is the radius. So look, this 10 shows 10 centimeter shows full length of the hemisphere, which is diameter. So if D is equal to 10. What is radius? Radius is the half of 10. That means 10 divided by 2, which is equal 5 centimeter. After this, we know the height of cylinder, that is 22 centimeter, and we know the height of cone as well, which is 6 centimeter. So we need three formulas to find volume of this shape: volume of hemisphere, as well as volume of cylinder, and then volume of cone. So volume of this whole shape is equal what? Volume volume is equal, so volume of hemisphere, which is equal 2 over 3 pi r cube. So r is 5, and then volume of cylinder pi r square h. R square, r is same for cylinder, for cone, and for hemisphere. So 5 r square. Height of the cylinder is 22, and then plus the volume of cone is 1 over 3 pi r square h. H, the height of the cone, which is 6. Now you can check straight away all this in the calculator. So let's have a look. First thing, we have 2 over 3, and then lastly the volume of cone, which is 1 over 3 1 over 3 pi shift pi. We have r squared, which is 5 squared, and lastly we have 6, the height of the cone. Press equal, so we are getting 2050 over 3 pi r 2146. So we can say that 2146.75, which is in centimeter cube. And for three significant figure, we can say that 21 like 50, because once you round off 6, you have to add 1 here. That means 2150 centimeter cube. This is the required answer of the volume. So now we will find out the surface area. So we have three things. Again, the diameter is 10, so radius is half of 10, that means 5 centimeter. So we will apply three formulas: surface area of hemisphere, surface area of hemisphere, which is equal to pi r square, curved surface area of cylinder, which is equal to pi r h, and lastly curved surface area of cone, which is equal pi r l. Remember that we this is 6 represent the height. Okay, so we need to find 6 represent the height. Like for example, you draw one line from here, and this is center to end, we know that is radius is the 5, and height is 6. Like this type of shape, if you have shape like that, we are looking the longest side. Okay, longest side is over l. This side is 5, this side is 6. Apply Pythagoras theorem. We know in Pythagoras theorem, longest side is equal L square equal 6 square plus 5 square, which is equal 36 plus 25. We can add even further. So this gives us 6 plus 5, 11, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. So we are looking only L. So by taking square root, L is equal, if we check the square root of 61, that gives me 7.8. So I will use slant height 7.8, this one in the formula. Now, the required formula is for total surface area of this shape. Total surface area is equal to pi r squared plus 2 pi r h plus pi r l. Now we know that the radius is 5, 5 squared plus 2 pi r 5. Height of the cylinder is 22 pi r. R is 5 and the slant height L, just now we find out which is 7.8. Now after this you can check in calculator. So here we have 2 shift pi bracket open 5 squared plus 2 pi shift pi and then bracket open 5 bracket close bracket open 22 bracket close, so plus shift pi bracket open 5 and then lastly we have 7.8 bracket close. So when press equal, so we will get 309 pi and this is equal 970.75 970.75. So for three significant figure, we can say that 971 and it is in centimeter square. I hope so it is clear. We move on question number 4. And in this question, a monument in South America is in the shape of truncated, which is shortened by having its top cut off, like this part, bottom part. As you can see that part is called truncated part of the pyramid. We are looking the volume of this part. So for that, we will find out first the volume of the total. And the total height is 100, 50 plus 50. But remember that this height of smaller part, upper part is 50 and the height is down is also 50. So anyway, we are looking this part, this length is what? Let's suppose this length is X. We don't know. So I will compare with the height and with base length. The total height is 100, okay? So for example, you are looking this height or you are saying this height is 50 for the smaller part. We can say that 50 over X. We can compare with 100 because total height is 100 over this base length. This base length is also 100. So it means we are getting what? We can cancel 100 and 100. So 50 over X is equal to 1, or in other words, X is equal to 50. So we find out this X equal what, or this length is 50. That will help us. Now I will find out the area for total volume, subtract by area of this upper part, and you will get the answer of truncated volume. So if you want to make the rule, volume of truncated part is equal to volume of the total, which is 1 over 3 base area. Base area means 100 square into height. Total height is 100 minus 1 over 3 the volume of the upper part, which is having the base area 50 50. All sides are equal because it is square based. So 50 square and the height, we already know that this height is 50. And after this, we can check in calculator what comes. So let's have a look in the calculator. We have firstly 1 over 3, 1 over 3 multiply 100 squared and then bracket open 100 again, bracket close minus 1 over 3, 1 over 3. We have 50 squared and multiply by 50 again. So that gives us answer 291,666. So if I write this answer, it is 291,666. Okay, 291,666.67, and it is meter. We have volume, so cube Remember that we are looking three significant figures. So if I write three significant figure, it means I have to round off six. So my last answer is 292,000 again 00, yes, so meter cube. But if you write answer in a standard form, like bring point after first digit, non-zero digit, which is 2, so 2.92, and look, we move point 1 2 3 4 5 places, so multiply 10 power 5, which is in meter cube. This is your last answer in standard form as well. I hope so it is clear. Yes, viewers, we will continue our discussion related to similar shapes. And when we have two similar shapes, their sides are proportionally equal. And we can take help of scale factor as well. And here in the question number one, A and B are similar shapes. The area of A is 4 and we are looking area of B. So one formula will work for us. Area of A over area of B is equal to length of A. In generally, we can say that H1 over H2 whole square. So look, area of A is given, which is 4, and area of B we don't know. H1 is representing the length of A, this one H1, this one H2. So we will say that 6 over 12 whole square, and then 4 over b. We can simplify inside as well. 6 multiplied by 2, so we have 1 over 2 whole square. If we apply the square right side, it gives us 1 over 4. And after this, you can check cross multiply, b multiplied by 1 and 4 multiplied by 4. That gives us b is equal to 16 centimeter square. This is the required answer of 1. So there is another way. That way, if you find out scale factor first, for example, scale factor is 12 divided by 6. That gives us 2. And area factor is the square of this, means 2 power 2, which is equal 4. Now, if you find the area of B, straight away, area of shape B, so area factor, which is 4, multiplied by the area of shape A, which is 4. So again, you will get 16 centimeters square. So both rule will work. It's up to you. Hope so it is clear.